Okay, we are currently at Magnetic Hill and looks like we're going downhill. You turn the car off and put it in neutral and it rolls up the hill. I'm so confused. Because it goes down there in the dip and then back up the hill. So this here is downhill. But we just rolled up the hill.
A trip to Hawker at the southern end of the Flinders Ranges would not be complete without a trip to the Jeff Morgan Gallery. In 2020, Jeff Morgan was awarded the OAM, or the Order of Australia Medal, for his service to the visual arts and his community. Entry to the gallery, it's only a small fee, I think it's about $8-10, but it's well worth a visit if you're in town. Jeff, who was once a house painter, turned his hand to his art after injury. He's famous, really famous, for his panorama paintings. He's become one of a small number of panoramic artists that is officially recognised by the International Panorama Council. And in 2004, Jeff was invited to New York to speak at the International Panorama Conferences. Since then, he has gone on to speak at several conferences and learned so much more about the panoramic art. In 2002, Jeff painted his Wilpena panorama. It's 3.5 metres or 11 foot high, 33 metres or 98 foot in circumference, and took him 4,000 hours of his life to complete. His second circular panorama didn't come until 2017. It shows the beautiful Arkarula Sanctuary. This piece of art was painted onto one vast piece of canvas measuring about 5.5 metres high and about 46 metres in circumference. The gallery also features his shearing shed art depicting the shearers, the sheep, and it even has the smells.
She's gonna bark.
They're statues,
Puppy dog, they're fake.
They're statues.
Right, this one's for the men. Hubcaps, apparently hubby knew where some of those came from. I got no idea. Cabinets and cabinets and cabinets of model cars and car bits. What's up there? I don't know.
Oils and
Oils.
lubricants.
Lubricants.
I said this one's for the men.
Mark, is that motorbike gear from something?
Racing. Road racing.
No, I was going to say, that doesn't look like motorbike gear. There's Rolls Royce in there, Mark. Where? I didn't see it on the ground. A Rolls Royce. Where, man?
How old it is?
No way.
Isn't that weird?
Oh, what's through the door?
Rolls Royce.
Like actual cars.
Yeah, like actual cars.
There's
Puppy dog first.
I didn't really have a choice, did I, dog?
There's the rolls.
Ford Fairlane.
Random.
Wouldn't exactly call that a classic, but anywho.
The old rolls.
That's cool.
What have you got under there? $1974 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow.
I like the colour.
Alright, so day 6 I believe this is. We've made it up to the Flinders Ranges. Went through Orroroo and Hawker, nice little town, Hawker actually. Made our way to Mount Little Station. I don't know how many acres it is, I'm yet to figure that out, but we've got the place to ourselves because the owners were shut. They've opened up especially for us. They're going our way for the weekend or a week or something. So we're here, completely off-grid. So that'll test everything out with all the kids. I'll just pan around now and show you our view. It is a bit windy, so excuse the wind noise. No warning out yet because of the wind. So hopefully these clouds bugger off and we'll just get the perfect outback sky tonight, South Australian outback sky. So just touching on Hawker, another thing with Hawker is there is a dump point there. You can get water to fill your vans up if you're coming out this way and you need water. So plenty of room there, great spot. We bumped into a couple of the guys there from 4 Drive 24/7. Just come back from filming in New South Wales. They're doing some filming up. One of the guys, his parents owns a station down here, so they're going to do some filming up there. Said go and check it out if it's open. So we might go and see if they're there and what they've been up to. Chasing the rare orange-backed idiot.
Here we are chasing the rare orange-backed idiot. Oh, coming up to a bit of a dip. Alright, stop here. We've got a bit of a rock. Situation. Yeah, we're all good on this side with the rock. Yeah, governor.
Puppy!
I saw you before the old fox could dig, and I knew you'd be worth all my son could give.
Okay, so today we leave Mount Little Station after 2 nights here. Very, very thankful to the owners for letting us stay on their property. 23,500 acres. We virtually had it all to ourselves, all the tracks, everything. There's gorges up here. It's just unreal. 4-wheel drive tracks, mounts. Went up to Mount Little last night to watch the sunset. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Moon coming up over the ranges on one side, sunset going down on the other. Yesterday was a good day. We drove up to Parachilna. On the way up we saw, I think it was 4 wedge-tailed eagles sitting in the middle of the road, just picking at a bit of roadkill. A bit further up, I think it was in Parachilna actually, there was a whole bunch of emus sitting in a mud puddle, cooling off. Then we took the Parachilna Gorge Road to Blinman for some lunch. Along the way there we were chasing lizards and like bearded dragons. Saw some more emus, saw an emu mum with her 4 babies. And then we had lunch at Blinman at the pub and drove down the Flinders Ranges way. If you haven't done it, do it. It's an absolute beautiful drive, absolute beautiful drive. So yeah, today I think we're off to another station, just try out another station around the corner, Rawnsley Park, and first we're going to go into Hawker and get our Parks Pass, and then which will keep us going through South Australia national parks for a few months, and we'll get some laundry, some washing done in Hawker while we're pulled up, putting some water in, might have some lunch and get a couple of things done. So just quickly stopped in here at Hawker like I explained, put on some washing, got the kids doing some schoolwork over at the picnic table behind the van. It's about 25-26 degrees and it's a Sunday, but because we're travelling a little bit they can do some schoolwork. And then Monday, tomorrow, when they're supposed to be doing schoolwork, when we're at where you're at, they can swim in the pool because it's supposed to be getting warm up to mid to high 30s later in the week. So while we're here, like I said, do some washing, dump point and fill the tanks back up. There's a tap behind me. There's 2 there. One's next to the dump point, which people have gone, oh, you can't use that one, blah, blah, blah. But obviously they didn't see the one that's hidden on the end of the fence, on the end of that posts there. There's a tap that not many people obviously see. So after 3 days out at Mount Little Station, we're at Rawnsley Park Station. Big difference. Both have their pros and cons, but The one good thing about this place is after having no showers for 3 days with the dust and the dirt, in the Flinders Ranges we took a hike to Arkaroo Rock. It was about a 2-hour return trip, 3 to 4 kilometres long, pretty tough track. And it went to a rock shelter with the local First Nations people. They have their rock paintings featuring images that depict the Yarramudda of Ikara, which is the dreaming or creation story of Wilpena. It was a fun hike and totally recommend it.
Just thought everyone would like to admire my hiking shoes. We've come with all the equipment today. Everyone's in thongs and Crocs.
You have to say it, baby. And us in Texas, you wanna try, baby. I know you can, I know your heart, and you will figure out you love me now, 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 love you now. I gotta leave you, love me now, 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 love you now. Gotta leave.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Is the one in Cape worse than going up this? Is this worse? Going up it? Mine looks steep, but it is very steep.
I don't even know how you would get perspective on how steep that is.
You don't.
What degree would this be?
Oh,
45 plus? 50?
So you wouldn't make it up this. No, if you tried to go up it, you just roll.
Definitely for low range first year.
It's not that bad.
Look at the other side.
That's gonna fall.
Puppy dog.
Halo's like, what the hell? That bush is gonna scrape the car.
It doesn't look so bad on camera, but no, and then we're going straight up to the sky.
All right. Last night here at Rawnsley Park Station in the Flinders Ranges has been mid-30s all week. Last 2-day recap. Yesterday went for a hike in the morning, early morning, to try and beat the heat. Went up the hill to find some rock art, Aboriginal rock art. Came back and got our keys locked in the car. Who would have thought with a modern day 4-wheel drive you could lock your keys in the car? But anyway, that happened. After that we moved on to Wilpena Pound. Went in there, had a look around. It's hard because it's kind of like an off season up here. They're running on skeleton crews, half the stuff's shut. So I'd like to see it and check it out when it's busy in the winter time, because we've done a lot of 4-wheel drive tracks and stuff, and all the creeks and everything's dry. So we could have done some nice river crossings, creek crossings, but everything's dry. So after that we just went up to Razorback Lookout. It's on the actual front cover of the HEMA maps, Flinders Ranges HEMA map, so we tried to replicate that photo. I'll try and insert it here for you. And then, yeah, just a quiet night last night. Today we went and did the Rawnsley Park 4-wheel drive track. They've got their own on-site 4-wheel drive tracks here. There's a couple of different ones you can choose from at a cost. What we did was about 3 hours. It was enough for the kids. There was a couple of bits of low range and high range 4-wheel drive stuff. Then just came back and just played in the pool. It was too hot. It was 35, 36 degrees last night here. Tomorrow we're going to start heading south to a place called Port Broughton, I think it is. It's only about 3 hours south of here, and we'll check that out. It's on the water, kids can have a good swim, dog can have a run in the beach, and we'll see how we go, and we'll catch up with you then. I've got to say, one of my highlights of the Flinders Ranges has been just it's very arid, but the ranges themselves are just beautiful. Sunsets, sunrises on the mountains is just unreal. The ranges are just beautiful. If you haven't been out here before, you need to get out here and check it out. A lot of wildlife, a lot of emus and kangaroos running around. You got to slow down for them. A lot of wedge-tailed eagles, whether it be in the sky, on the road, in the paddocks. So the kids have had a ball with those. So yeah, just get out here and check it out. It's absolutely beautiful.